My first question to you is that you have been constantly criticizing the PDP, People's Democratic Party, since the government has been over. So, what exactly is the main reason? What was that point when you realized that I should start talking about it?
See, Fahad, the problem here is, you are just listening to me post post the government, but I have been always vocal in the party forums, in the cabinet, whenever there were meetings, whenever there were any encounters which happened with the chief minister and the other members. I was always telling them that things are not fine, things are not good. It's only now that we are not in the government, and I said things in the public that has reached your ears. But otherwise, if you know the colleagues who were with me in the cabinet or who were there in the party, if you ask them, and they will tell you that right after Mehbooba ji took over, around 2 to 3 months, I have been saying her that things are getting out of her hands because the party has been hijacked by certain individuals.
You have mentioned in some of your interviews and the statements that there were two parallel cabinets running. There was a cabinet and then there was a kitchen cabinet where they used to meet. And what exactly was this kitchen cabinet?
Fahad, I'll tell you. It happened so that we marked it so many times that we take the decisions in the cabinet, right? We do a lot of decisions in the cabinet vis-a-vis the administration, transfers, or whatever comes to the cabinet. I saw it so many times, so did my other colleagues see it so many times, that what we decide in the cabinet and when it is given to the press, there is a lot of difference. What we had decided an hour back and what comes to the press, it's different. And I started investigating it. What is wrong? What is this happening? And I came to know that a couple of guys, after the cabinet would finish, they would go to the CM, they will prevail upon her, and different things will come out. So I was very fair to say that, the cabinet which used to be there was another kitchen cabinet in which people would prevail upon the chief minister and get a lot of things changed.
Who exactly were these people? Like you also mentioned that there were cronies around her.
Yeah.
Who exactly were these people? Can you name them?
Yeah, I'll name them. I have nothing to hide, or I'm not frightened of anyone. The maximum the damage which was done by Naeem Akhtar, a political non-entity, a political orphan. He would decide the fate of people who were elected by the people. That was the biggest irony. And time and now, then we have, not only me, a lot of people have shown the displeasure to the chief minister that this is not done. But I don't know why she chose it that way. That name was the final word.
So he was the only guy.
No, he apparently, because he would be in the cabinet, and we would see him conspiring after the cabinet. So I can tell you about when you talk about the cabinet meetings. But if you talk about other matters, related to the strategizing the things, the development, and things relating to the welfare of the people, she was always encircled by 2 or 3 people, and I think that the whole state knows who these 3 or 4 people were.
Well, you have been inside the party, you are a senior member and you are an elected representative. Do you think the PDP as the Mehbooba Mufti is ready to go to polls with the situation that is going on? We have seen that you have been going to your constituency, meeting people, and you have shown that in the press or your social media. Do you think they are ready? She is ready to go to polls in Anantnag, for example?
Well, I'm not so much aware of the matters in South Kashmir, because she always had a kind of a fixation that nobody should talk about South Kashmir in front of her, because she always thought that she's the master and she's the one who knows more about South Kashmir. But seeing the scenario as of now, what does she have to offer? They elected her. They gave a good number of seats. What did she do for them? What did she give them? I don't think, as of now, she can go and face the people. This is my personal opinion. I don't know, maybe on ground things will be different, but I know that she has nothing to offer.
Well, in the government, when the coalition government was running, there was this perception from the chief minister and from the circle of the like the ministers and others, that the BJP was creating roadblocks in the government. Was that the case? Was it difficult for the chief minister to run the coalition government?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. She's the one who opted for this alliance, but she couldn't defend the alliance. Every time she would say North Pole and South Pole. There is nothing called North Pole and South Pole in politics. You never know who you have to form the government with. Especially if you want the welfare of the people, lot many times you have to take the hard decisions. It's a fact. It's a fact that BJP got a massive mandate from Jammu. Could we ignore it? Do we want to divide the state? The perception about PDP was given by politicians like us. Politicians like us. We demonized BJP. Why? Because they had some gains in that. Otherwise, BJP is also a political party. It's like any other political party. Now we have to see how you can have an ideology, your ideology impressed upon the people, right? If people are impressed with the BJP, can I kill them? If they are impressed with the ideology of National Congress, can I kill them? Should I taint them? Should I tell them that they are unholy people? This is not the argument. If you are not able to win the seats, you can't make somebody unholy. BJP has the mandate of the country. So BJP has the mandate in Jammu. So that means if you are demonizing BJP, if you are saying it's unholy, that those people who were voting for you yesterday, they voted for BJP today, and they will vote for you tomorrow, will you consider them again unholy? This is not politics. This is just to play with the sentiments of people. And I think we should stop it. Somebody has to offer something and people are happy with it, let them do it.
So I want to point out a particular issue. There was a lot of debate around Article 370. There was this apprehension that the BJP is trying to revoke it, and then there was a lot of debate that how Mahbooba Mufti was trying to call for a ceasefire and she was fighting for it with the centre. What exactly was happening in the government those days?
Well, let's go in piecemeal. Like, for example, you talked about ceasefire. Mahbooba Mufti proposed it. Centre deposed it in a week's time. So we can't say that there was some confusion into it. We had a problem that 370, which was made as an issue by different political parties here in Kashmir. They wanted to, just create a chaos. But you are here, I am here. Did anything happen to 370? Did anything happen to 370? Did anything happen to Article 35A? Nothing.
You said if someone is offering an alternative, we should look at it. Do you think this is the right time to go to the polls or to form a new government with different
there are different opinions into it. There are different opinions that should we go for poll and should we go for an alliance or whatever. See, it will all depend. To be very frank, I want to tell you, there is a lot of political churning going on in Kashmir right now, in Jammu and Kashmir right now. There are realignment of forces. If a bloc comes up, they have the numbers and they have the will to take things head on and form the government, we should welcome it. If not, election is the only choice. And if the people are ready, they should go ahead with the elections. Why not?
What will be your role exactly in this bloc if it emerges?
See, I have been stating this from the day one. We need a group of individuals who work for the Kashmir. Who have a clear vision that what is their mandate. I don't want people who have a confusion in their mind. You know, they blackmail Delhi politically, tell them that, hey guys, if it's not our family, nobody is with you in Kashmir. And they come to Kashmir, yeah, and blackmail Kashmiris emotionally. See, we are the only ones. Same-minded people, you know, actually, you know, that like who have the same mentality to state what is right and what is wrong and what is in their hands. For example, if you vote me for the development and for your day-to-day needs, which the elections are. This is what PDP did, which is what NC did. This is what BJP did, that we are going to give you the, good life, and we are going to help you in everything. But these two families, whenever they go to the campaign, they said, we'll give you bijli, pani, sadak, this and that. And when they are not able to do that, to confuse their own people, they go to the assemblies and in the parliament start talking about the resolution of Kashmir. The resolution of Kashmir lies with Delhi and with the other side. We are not party to it. Let's stick to development. Let's stick to good governance. Let's stick to corruption-free society. Let's stick to a government which gives due to the person who needs. This is what we are looking for.
Does this group of individuals also include one of your friends, Sajjad Lone? Do you think he is?
Oh, he has the same mentality. This guy has risen from zero. This is the guy who has really worked hard. So are my other friends, you know, who have really worked hard, who started from scratch and they reached to this thing. If tomorrow, if a formation comes up and all these quality people are included in that, I think that is going to be the good thing for the future of Jammu and Kashmir.
So coming to the reality, is this formation coming up? Do you see it coming up, emerging?
I want to ask you a question. Do you see it coming up?
I wouldn't know.
You will know it in the near future.
Like I'm saying, the people would like to see like where the chaos. You said that there's a political tsunami coming soon in Kashmir.
Yes.
Does that mean the PDP will split and there's a new government formation?
Why are we just only eyeing for PDP? Why are we just talking about PDP? There are people from National Conference, there are people from Congress who are saying that enough is enough. We want to do something for Kashmir. We want to be known as the people who tried to do something for Kashmir. They don't want to die, and the history will call them traitors and this thing. There are people really who want to do something, who want to take Kashmiris out of this dissolution and show them the future ahead.
So you're hinting that there are people in Congress and National Conference who will leave their parties?
I'm not hinting, there are.
Who will leave their parties?
But it will depend, will they leave the parties or will they overtake the parties? Or it's just to be seen.
So is there a likelihood that the PDP will be overtaken by other individuals?
I don't know. I have started a simple, humble, I'm embarked on a journey. I don't know how many will join us, but I want you to be sure that the discourse is changing. There is an undercurrent which will definitely turn into a tsunami very soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.